Feel good. Bow, 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 bow. Hello. What's going on here today? Does it actually play? It better actually play.
Off
The
we
mark.
go. Our heading is Broken Moon.
Oh, sick. That's what everyone's talking. Legendary emotes. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't really care how sick an heirloom is. You're gonna slap a legendary tag on it? It's kinda... What's up, Tommy? What's up, Jacob? What's up, Bruno? What's the heirloom? Is a skin. It's so cool. That's so cool. You've been on quiet a bit. Try restarting your stream. What's up, Drew? You know what I need to check? I want to check if I have. But it's a blue. It is a blue. Oh, fire Gibby skin. Underrated. I mean, over the past few days, I've been streaming for like 6 hours a day these past few days, my man. I've streamed like every day for the past week-ish. It's kind of a fire sentinel though. The problem is it's just like they release all these skins where like, yeah, I could like them, but I just don't really care. Because you release enough good skins where it's like none of these are unique enough that I really care. About 4 to 5 hours. Same guy, you've been playing a lot again? You've been on quiet. Oh, quite a bit. I see. You typed quiet a bit, and I thought you meant what is this skin? I thought you meant I haven't been on much. You definitely took a day off in the last week. I don't know, maybe. Oh, did I? I don't know about that one. No, honestly, I should take another. Garrett, you get no days off? I did that for a long time. Getting the fire again? No.
You lot are so terrestrial.
your champion.
Violence for science. Oh, quite the master.
Mm.
Not my first launch, though I usually launch in the other direction.
What's up, Billy? Thank you for the 500, my man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Starting us off quite big today. I appreciate that. My eyes don't work no more.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
First blood. Someone cracked under pressure.
Sentinel Believer. Plan ranked soon? No. What's up, Riley? The new baby sleeps. Thanks for the entertainment while trapped in the hospital. Oh, congratulations on the new baby. Hello. Hope that all went well. Thank you for joining me.
Find the ring's next location and marked it on your map. Here I go.
New kill leader appointed.
Well then, we have a new kill leader.
Attention.
Grappling.
New kill leader.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Good. We're in the next
Play
ring.
ROM with pros and show out, homie. No, absolutely not. Like the difference is I'm not gonna do that and
Eliminated.
just like play poorly and just kind of like I'm just not up to standard for myself, and I'm not gonna, like, I promise you, just not a good time for me, so I'm not gonna do that.
Attention. Delivering care package.
BenQ 240 hertz TN panel, 500 CAD. It makes a 280 hertz TN panel that's like 300 decisions. Well, you have to remember that the reason why is because of backlight strobing. It's not because, if you look at the, I would check out, like I said, there's the Acer 390 hertz panel that is, in my opinion, probably the best of all worlds.
Me and Muti could use that.
But
Using grapple.
shit's gotta warm my eyes up. I can't see. You just look up Acer 390 hertz monitor, it'll pop up. And that'll be cheaper. I still think that the BenQ backlight strobing and TN combo is, in my eyes, the best. And I've used both. Just less ghosting. But I think the backlight strobing is probably one of the most important features in a monitor now. Especially as games get faster paced. This looks funny because the massive gap between the headset and your hair. Yeah, it's the band. There's a band here and then a band here.
Using grapple. Through the mundane.
Spotted a
What a shame. What a shame. Googling back extra right now. Thank you as always. No problem. Yeah, so that's gonna be DIAC for the Benki monitors. It says like the XL2546K says with DIAC, and then the 2540 no DIAC, and that's gonna be the big price difference because you're gonna be confused why there's two 240 hertz 24-inch TN BenQ monitors, and that's why. It's because the 2546 has DIAC and the 2540 doesn't. I believe in you. I got shot on the side. Yeah, that's cool.
You know, science isn't exactly an exact science.
Killing is just full of life. Wanna fly? I make a great wingman.
What's up, Noonie?
This is your champion.
Champion or not, I am ready for a fight. Polish your ramparts. It's party time. Jump master. As above, so below.
Look, you'll never become a legend running around like a chicken with its head stuck where the sun don't shine.
3 down and locked. Let's land over there.
Stand there, scoundrels.
Sure.
Shotgun bolt here. Level
Just
3.
in human form there. Wipe 'em out.
Car SMG here.
Oh, yes, please.
Countdown.
Cool. Safe to touch down. We're already in the next ring.
Enemy over
You
there.
on console? Nope. PC.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. And if I have my
Here, and I'm looking straight up their tailpipe.
Nope. He all tabbed. Don't worry, buddy.
Bogey right here. Got a big right here.
We downed another.
Almost. You want a console lobby lol and your teammates are both Xbox. Yeah, so that's what's weird is sometimes that can happen. FB frames are it's not doesn't make I don't know about that one. Frame variability I don't think is much of a problem. No, it's literally I have a headset band. This is like it's extra support. It's because they're quite the headphones, and so they need the extra support for the weight. It would be very uncomfortable if it was just a straight up like flat band. It makes it pretty light, which is nice.
This is your champion.
your jump master, Newty. Just like old times. You do this, another soft landing. Another hooligan's down.
Sorry about that.
Flattened a whole bunch of numpties. Me and you are down.
Every now and then PC gets put into console lobbies. It's not that they get put into PC lobbies. Or I'm just in console lobbies apparently. What the hell is going on? It's supposed to normally migrate. I guess I'm just in the one in console lobbies. I don't even know how that's possible. Suppose I will change my server. Get me out of this. Yes, I was it. It's my favorite heirloom. Probably fuses? Maybe Maggie's. It's not supposed to be possible, but as we know, Apex is not exactly the game that is intellectually consistent with itself 24/7. Oh, yeah. You have crossplay on, don't you? PC has never gotten to choose if crossplay was on or not. They had a button for a little while, but it was fake. Yeah, I remember when everyone at the start was complaining and they're like, just turn off crossplay if you don't want to be against console players. And it's like, it is off. It doesn't work. Wow.
Play with the laws of physics, shall we?
What do you think of the new character coming out? No thoughts, head empty. Has there even been a single thing about him outside of the initial preview? You haven't always used controller, have you? I didn't think so, but I don't know. No, but I've always kind of been able to play either. But when I was playing professionally, that was on M&K. What's up, Crystal?
What's up, my friend?
What's up, my friend? No. What do you think about the rank changes? Haven't heard any details about it yet. That's because I haven't said any details about it. Oh man, I can't wait for the... Oh, come on, man. New skin? No, I've had this whole life. Well, I suppose technically not. Technically your skin sells.
I've got half a minute, Newt.
Did you see how great I...
Thought it came out the 28th. No, it's out. Can you speculate what changes may be and share your opinion of that? No. I think they are going to abolish ranked. I think that ranked is a hierarchical system that needs to be removed. So Charlie.
Time for bold action.
Enzo's toxic as hell in the chat. Doesn't matter. Have I played the new LTM? No. Yeah, rank is just bad right now. Hopefully. Honestly, it will be very difficult to make changes for the worst.
This is your champion.
They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly try.
Jump master.
Did you see how great I
As
was?
above,
I did
so
all
below.
kinds of really amazing moves.
Here's a good spot
Are
to
you
touch
listening?
down.
It will be very difficult for them to, like, maybe they'll implement more cheaters. Maybe they'll be like, actually we're removing, we found that the player satisfaction is through the roof now that cheating is so widespread. Everyone seems to be having fun, so we are going to further remove limitations on cheating. Why is rank so bad? I don't follow Apex anymore, really. Bad point system and tons of cheating and DDoSing.
Eyes sharp.
Void running.
It's kind of sad. I enjoy pushing for those dive trails. Seems like it's not worth it anymore. What is it, DDoS? Spamming the server with packets so that it crashes. Yeah, I mean,
You lot are so
I
terrestrial.
don't know anyone personally who's pred this season, and I know most pros, so I like PlayStation or Xbox controller more. PlayStation, I think they have better sticks personally. New skin out yet?
Introducing your champion.
Run fast, hit fast, win fast.
Ooh.
I'm jump master. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride.
And it's not, and when I say that, I want to be very clear that it's not a skill thing, it's a desire thing. Why am I in console lobbies? So weird. Did I get like blacklisted from real lobbies or something? Very strange. Why do I have two console players? What's up, Mikey? Did they just remove crossplay?
Thanks, jump kids.
Or I should say, did they just remove crossplay limitations? They're just like, eh, free for all now.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1.
Attention. First blood.
Some make your beaver got first blood. Mozambique here.
Round
Mozambique
one.
here.
Beginning ring countdown.
The next ring is far from our position.
What's meta right now? For what?
Wider journey to the ring, and it closes in 45 seconds. Let's move.
Laser sight here. Level 3.
I could do some good with it.
Most used guns. Yeah, R9. Nemesis, Scout, PK, Wingman.
Ring's closing, and we ain't in it. Move unless you're a soulless heat-loving snake bot.
1 moment for crafting.
R99 here.
How generous. Not like you at all. Got a new kill leader. Do you think it's worthy, dearie?
Just kind of toxic the whole time. Oh, please no, don't do that to me.
Off to do some casting, dears.
Serial 1 fell off. Yeah, a little bit. Not much reason when you can run a Nemesis in my eyes. It's still around. It's just not as prevalent. Oh, Cody.
Level 3.
R99 here. Tips.
Perhaps we shift our orbit this way.
Mozambique here.
Oh boy, 9 squads left. I'm chilling, Jeremy. This is just kind of my face. I appreciate the concern, though. Really not the meta in the right hands. You can get one with a 2020 just as far as a Nemesis can. Oh, you're right, man. My bad.
Smoke's on over there.
I'll just answer that instead next time. There really isn't a meta. You're right.
Let's camp out over here. Weapon supply bin there. Schmoozy on over there.
Enemy in the distance.
That's a cool skin, John.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Enemy down.
Reloading. Enemy shield.
Shield cracked. What a beautiful squad. Even killing.
Reloading.
Hemlock here. Heads up. Making an adjustment to my mobile shield.
What's up, Eric? Have you enjoyed the new class like legend system, or you think it's a flop? I'd put that in the... There's like... I love this term, net positive. It's just like there are some changes where it's just... It's not bad. It's not like crazy change up. Oh my god, the game is a million times better. Thank you, Respawn. You know, like it's not like it's life changing, but it's certainly not a flop. Like it was a good implementation. It's just not something that is really gonna... Definitely not a flagship season change, you know what I mean? Which is fine. Like there needs to be changes like that. So I suppose it did its job. Later, John. Hope you have a good dinner. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. Hey, man. Not only for solutions to the wrong problems, but you have to remember, so, okay, here's a pet peeve that I've developed over the many years, because I think that someone might even say it before I spit this out. A pet peeve that has bothered me for a long time is everyone saying, oh, but this changed, but audio didn't. Like, they just put in class system, but you know, where's the audio? And it's like, I hate to break it to you, they're very different people on the team. They're not the same people. It's very rarely like... Yeah, no way, the 3-stack one? Crazy. The Pred 3-stack winning? Weird. No one said it, proud of you guys. But it's like going into the accountant's office and being like, why is our website bad? It's like, that's not my job, bro. or the accountants put out like a new system onto how to track money better within the company that saves everyone time, and it's like, yeah, well, our website still sucks though, guys. And it's like, yeah, that's not my job, nor is it my problem. So go yell at the right people for that. So don't get mad that they implement good stuff. I see a lot of people getting mad about events because they're like, another event but still no audio fix. Okay, so other people are getting into console lobbies. It is not just me. Good.
Repulsors. Check. Stabilizers. Check. Base buddy. Check.
You made the right choice this time.
What do you think of the Weapon Masters implement? We still have no idea what it is, but like I said, another one of those, like, you can't go wrong with putting it in the game. It's definitely for the better. So we'll see how it gets implemented. I'll be curious. Someone said they'd have to kill the game. Basically something's wrong with the original game code. I mean, they can do that, then they should, but like, take it offline for a week, fix it. But yeah, audio is one of the hardest things ever, and a lot of people say, oh, but like Valorant has such good audio. Yeah, 5v5 game. Oh, but CSGO has such good audio. Yeah, 5v5 game. Oh, but Overwatch has such good audio. Yeah, 5v5 game. It would drastically lower map scale, so you want to... It's like all these other huge battle royale games, what do you know? They all have bad audio.
Reloading. Enemy hostile spotted. Gaff kill man. On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left in you.
He's gonna take my armor. Yeah, so that coming.
Thanks for that.
Patching myself up. Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Oh, Garrett, guess what? You moved to Italy?
Over there. Oh, it's still out.
No. You befriended the Prime Minister of Bosnia. No. You're that Bangalore. No.
Uh-oh. Our colleagues don't. Real.
Throw the thermite. Marvelous news. Charging my shield, Guzzy.
Reloading. Got our pal's banner. Broken enemy shield. They went straight down. Shooting at me.
Hilo. Care package dropping.
An enemy shield. Reloading. All those bomb pots are down for the count.
Having another boy? Congrats. Oh, wait, you thought I was a girl. Correct?
Shields recharging.
Cameron, thank you for the 100, my friend. Appreciate them. Starting last week. Well, congratulations.
Let's head in that direction, darlings.
Finley? That's a good name.
Shield here. Level 2.
Right, then leave after getting knocked. I'm in disbelief. Queued with the other person in here.
Backpack here. Phoenix kit here. Thanks. Care package over there. I say we move. Okay.
Optics here. Close range.
I need an extended light mag. Helmet here. Level 2.
You're down.
Getting there. Ultimate's almost ready. They spotted. Let's go over there. Recharging my shields. Open up. Open up. Placing the portal. My reach is low. Please, damn it. Frag out.
This one. You get team fired? Yeah. Maybe?
We got this.
Need to recharge my shields. Enemy there.
Recharging the shield.
No, why they allowed me to live, but alright.
Frail there. We're getting shot at.
Oz. We're down one.
Need to recharge my shields. The champion fell. Healing up. Eyes are open though. Need to recharge my shields.
Recharging the shields. Give me a whole squad. Take me up deployed. Healing up. The ring doesn't close for a minute. Enough time to bake some scones. Shift attack. Healing up. Ring's close, and we've got 45. Plenty of time for a wee kip, eh, Newt? Ring's not far, and we've got 30 seconds, dear. Really gonna shoot. 10 seconds. Rings.
Really?
Need a wee rejuvenation.
I hurt your ego, little buddy. Yeah. Bueno, very excited. Very excited you are. You had time to heal the red shield. Thanks, coach. I'll do that next time.
I make this look good. Literally, this hair, this face.
I've seen the
Come
future.
on.
Now I just need to get there.
All aboard the Ox train.
I hope they do feel the embarrassment on me, but
Introducing your champion.
Hope you're not afraid to get your hands dirty.
oops, my bad. Trigger slip. Is Xbox or PS controller better? It is of course opinion, but my opinion is that PlayStation controllers are better because I think their sticks are better. Not the stick position, but the stick quality.
Introducing your champion.
You know what I look like. Come find me.
I'm Jumpmaster. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride.
Reckon we crash land this puppy there.
What's your guilt, darlings? It's the only way to travel.
How much is it to get the caustic skin? $160.
Another soft landing.
Made the first kill. Safe. Beware. Enemy spotted. The lab rat.
Spam pot is down for the count.
Hell of a kill, you cheeky dog. You're the accumulator. On your face.
Not if you answer my question, I didn't hear you. $160. 160.
Brings close to serving them a knuckle sandwich. Healing my wounds.
bro. I got you. Anytime. I'm literally your best friend. Oh, there are more people. I'm leaving you to die.
Rejuvenating.
Healing my wounds. Administering medical aid. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Reckon I can make use of that. On you, mate. I noted your appreciation. I need light ammo. Light ammo here. Hands off, that's a present you could use. I'm up here.
Fancy a wee stroll this way? Oh, yes, please.
Cheers. Mozambique here. Your credit. I have a subject in view.
Light ammo here.
Deploying variable. Knuckle cluster. Stand back. Knuckle cluster's firing.
Reloading.
Reload. Enemy squads getting shot at. That kill signaled the end of that entire squad. Spotted a clown over there. Joker there.
Get there.
Later in.
Thanks, man.
I still see evidence taking fire. Reload. Subject down. Going to me now. Recharging. Crashing enemy here. Taking fire. Cracked the subject.
Reload. All those hooligans are down for the count.
That kill was a rip snorter.
Just a tick. Healing up.
John tells the story, mate. I appreciate your assistance. I have a subject in view.
Boss shooting at me.
So lame. Oh man. Yeah. Oh lord.
next ring is far. Victory is further still.
Replicator on its way. That way, fellas. Move your butts. Gotta hop up here. Jump across that sector over there.
Was this about an heirloom skin? There are many heirloom skins in the game.
Another soft landing.
Shotgun here.
There is a Bangalore heirloom skin. There is a Wraith heirloom skin. There is a Hound heirloom skin. There is a caustic heirloom skin.
Reckon we should
Thanks,
head
my boys. I've always wanted to make it back into this video game.
Launching me knuckle. Here comes some overload. Gas trap deployed.
Please, I need to be able to swing you really aggressively.
Getting shot at.
Good enough. Dude, you're not supposed to be down there. I'm sorry, team. I let us down. That is my fault. Max with another raid. God dang. I'm sorry you had to see that. Did you get to see that? I haven't seen you on ranked. Well, have you been looking hard enough? Max, I appreciate you, my man. D. Max Holloway. The legend himself. So winnable. So winnable. So winnable. Oh my god. Let's calm down. No, let's heal your armor. Let's stop panicking. Relax. Let's cool it. Go get your read. Yep. No. I love the effort. I love the effort.
right here.
Up, Axton. What's up, Eager? I played Apex. I'm not very good at it. Have you happened to play a lot of Apex? Still can happen.
Be right with you, dears.
I enjoy many things, but death is what inspires.
A lot of caustic heirloom skins. Welcome back, Christina. What's up, Brandon? I only played it for 5 months. You can practice it more, you know what I mean? Or you cannot play it at all.
I have.
Same caustic. Oh, good.
I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of
This
ride.
little viper's got her mom's fangs.
We do this for science.
I have shattered a sustaining injury. Unless
Are my comments on instant? I literally said welcome back. It's fine to complain about me not reading comments, but you can't do it right after I reply to your comment. You think you had a craving today? Was it peanut butter and pickles? By chance. It does look fire to switch from Xbox to PS5. I'm tired of waiting for cross progression. Thought about getting myself something nice. Does look good.
getting shot at. Heading here. Subject down. Enemy here.
Yo, my bad, King. Dude, why am I in console lobbies? Get me out, please. Thank you. Is that when you said that? Sorry. Now I'm not gonna respond. No specific brand or anything. Didn't get it, but it def sounded nice. Damn, so no fried chicken. Decided to get an order from the sorta hidden pizza place. What makes it sorta hidden? Is it like, do they actually not, do you have to like know a secret code? You have to like slip a known pizza place a password?
Introducing your
Okay.
champion.
I fight on behalf of the odd ones, which will be every one of you, I suppose.
Here, pals. Lot of landing's one of my specialities.
Dropping in, hang on.
It's the only way to travel.
Taking damage. Facing. Recharging my shields.
Taking fire.
Broken. Getting shot. Taken out.
First blood, dears. Shield.
Patching myself up.
You are down.
Ah, I'm just a little confused. Pizza Speakeasy or word of mouth in the back of the building. Only open Thursday through Sunday, and you can't customize our menu except for one item. Apparently their pizza's amazing. That sounds fire. Buy the heirloom skin yet? No, I'm saving it until I get married. First time 8 months the other day, and my goodness, am I garbage now. That tends to happen. Oh, playing the game is not good practice, it turns out. Your shots, man, my bad.
Administering medical aid. Evo shield here. Level 3.
Patching myself up.
R90 volt SMG here.
New kill leader. Watch them. Warriors.
Finish the Miracle Morning next. Power now. How'd you like the Miracle Morning? I know Robert Kiyosaki claims that as one of his top 3 books. Power now, Eric Toll. The new character coming. Do we have any other changes coming to Apex? Yes.
Couldn't have done it without you, pals.
Thank you.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package. Dropping from low orbit.
No, I want some speakeasy pizza. That sounds pretty bomb.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 3.
I suggest we do some research in this area. We are spread wide. Consult your maps.
Atomic Habits, Miracle Morning are life changers. Atomic Habits is a good one for sure.
Another variable for the lab rats.
A really terrible pubs map. But honestly, I don't think it's exclusive to the map anymore. They're just all kind of bad. Yo, what's up, my homies?
Bloody hell. You look like bloody hell.
Started a new Audible yesterday. Think Like a Monk. Honestly, so far so good. Who's that by? The one's next up on my list. I'm currently reading through Beyond Reason, Using Your Emotions as You Negotiate. And that one's pretty good. Next up, Amusing Ourselves to Death, Public Discourse in the Age of Show Business by Neil Postman. When Men Behave Badly by David Buss, that's one that interested me. Principles, Ray Dalio on there.
Might want to grab that banner.
Kind of my next, my insight next up. I'm probably gonna do. I would say that Amusing Ourselves to Death is probably my next up one after I finish Beyond Reason. Oh. God. Damn.
I don't concern myself with frivolities like shopping, but there's a black market here.
Leaving my mark on this world.
Spotted one.
Open fire.
Throwing Arc Star.
It's spotted me. I'm taking shots. Need to recharge my shields. Target spotted.
Helmet here. I return that.
At me.
Spotted me. Taking shots.
Delivering frag.
Need to recharge my shields.
Next ring is far. My ultimate is ready. Let the experiment begin.
Shields recharging.
Incoming replicator. What a marvel of science.
Getting shot at.
Breathe it in.
Need to recharge my shields.
Last one down.
Ooh.
It's the triumvirate.
What's up, Jenny?
Healing up. I barely
Doing well. How are you doing?
Shotgun bolt.
The ring's close, and we've got a whole minute.
I've discovered the location of the next ring. Check your map. Thank you.
Ring's near, darlings, and we've got a whole 45 seconds of free time.
Tanya. How are you?
Only 30 seconds remain. The ring moves.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Only 2 other squads remain.
I'm old. How are you? Young?
We're all inside the ring. Fantastic.
See ya, Jenny. Be good.
Care package dropping from low.
Deploying a variable. Placing gas trap.
care package over here.
I suggest we analyze.
Got a hop up here. Skull.
And search for meaning is still full price. You could find the PDF of it, I'm sure. It's been around for a long time. I would just look up man search for meaning PDF and you could probably find the full book for free. 1610, are you using low FOV? I play 4-3. Black bars.
Death outside the ring is low. Subject spotted.
An enemy shield.
I still see it. Getting shot at. Correct the subject.
Thanks, jump jets.
Down to subject.
I'm too Michael, but if price is a concern, a free book's a free book, you know what I mean? Or it might even be on YouTube, the audio version of it. I know that for a few books I've, like Nietzsche and the Nazis, I just listened to on, probably shouldn't say that word on stream even with historical relevance. I just listened to the audiobook on YouTube. Shout out YouTube for existing. Probably shouldn't say that word on stream either. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Oh, my legs hurt. Why are we back at Prom Mom's house without Nessie? Right there. Out of frame.
It's not all bad. You've got music and blood sports. I came here to party. Let's rock.
In frame or it doesn't count?
Best to look up. You lot are so
Guess it doesn't count.
terrestrial.
Unsubbing. That's fine. Save your money. point of giving me shield heals if they don't
Wins out over might.
have shields?
I've got an angle. Moving there.
This is like the most unfun game mode I think they could have put out.
Phone your mum.
This game mode's awful. Give you them for a sentinel to charge it. Also does extra shield damage. Sick.
Angle sucks. Switching it up.
And point still stands. Dude, this game mode is awesome. I'm the only Nessie on the map and take it to a secure location. Sounds like capture the flag with extra steps, to be honest. Oh,
Did you think you'd be on top forever, darling?
Kenneth.
Change is coming. Best make peace with it.
Great, you don't play Mickey anymore? Just put whatever I want.
Did you think you'd be on top forever?
I thought this was a good idea.
Just coming.
Like, I can see how this would be fun for like one game or when you hit one sick clip, but honestly, in general, it's just annoying. But that might just be me. Opinions? Am I spitting facts or am I spitting wax? I just hate the habitat map. It hates you. You mean to sound like I was complaining? No, you're good. I wasn't like responding as if you were. I know you're just asking a question. And like that's the actual answer is I just kind of play what I want. So it's like I didn't switch. I'm just. I just currently want to play controller, you know? You recognize J? I do not.
Did you see how great I was? I did all
So Cameron,
kinds of really amazing
how do you know it hates me? It was it talking smack? The flags sometimes flash I hate Britney, so I was thinking that was kind of like a giveaway. But you know, oh no. Just a speculation. Wars come out with, maybe one night they'll come out with a good LTM again. And it's so strange to me that they don't just like bring solos back. It's not even, at this point, it's just confusing. It's just like, you have an LTM that everyone would get excited to play, and you're just not using it. There's a lot of trending vids. Oh, maybe. One of these days, one of those will hit. I'm in, so hold on, let me just go. Woo, we're the champions! Goes in with anything else or just an Apex day? I could not handle up Apex all day. We'll figure out something. One book hero I think would be an interesting one for you. What's it called? Let me look him up and see if I recognize him. Oh, think like that. Okay. I've seen the book. And I've seen a couple podcasts with him. Okay.
I put the time in. I've earned my stripes. Being stranded in space for a spell certainly brings out the fight in a lassie.
Introducing your champion.
Violence for science. Oh, quite catchphrase that. I'm Jump Master. I bless
President.
these jump jets. Reckon we ought to land over there, dears.
It's a new mode, but come on. Well, regular mixtape is still in rotation, no? It doesn't really matter if it's... Awkward, 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 awkward. Hey.
Maybe next time we should try a different.
I just don't see the logic of even releasing a game mode with no shields. Well, it's like the regular game, but without shields. It's pretty, like... It's not like it's a weird thing and they've done it before, but... It's more that I just don't see how it's a very fun game mode. But wouldn't it make more sense to give everyone a Kraber? Like, why not? Make a mode where everyone has a Kraber, white armor. If you hit a headshot, you get a damage boost for 10 seconds, and every time you get a kill, you get another damage boost. Something like that. The loadout's a Sentinel Kraber. Oh, there you go. Make it free for all. Silicone package. Nom 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 nom. Love a good crunchy silicone packet, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can get shields using lifeline, but it's a relatively ignorable circumstance. Would be pretty funny to body shot a lifeline though. You just don't die in a game mode where no one has shields. Or you just get headshot anyways, and there you go. Sorry, I'm just straight up hungry. It's the LTM. This.
There's research afoot.
These rings aren't just to get around. They're a legacy. I've got what you need, if you can afford it.
Introducing your champion.
Favorite snack other than Chinese rice crackers? Bro, those aren't even my favorite snack. Did you answer? I got another ad. Are you kidding? I literally showed the LTM description on screen for like 30 seconds. You just drink water, then switch soda after. I drank water and then emptied it, and then drank my carbonated water, and then also emptied it. I don't drink soda. Save your disdain for Zuck. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation. Whoa, hey, get out of my way, please. Ouch.
Counting down from 60 and the ring's close by.
Hi, we down
Enough. Come on, I still need you. We have 45 seconds, and the next ring's right there.
Thank you, scratch, dear.
Oh. That guy just teleport? I don't know. You eating them and can't look at you without remembering that. Oh, well, yeah, I do eat. I haven't had one in a very long time. They just give you enormous bags, so like when I would buy them, I could buy either a single serving or 50,000 of them.
So let's get you a duo.
Hello, Irvin. My B. No. Oh! Huge. Huge pumpers. Can we not play this game anymore? Oh, man. Yep. Made it an hour and 46 minutes. Let's get some claps in the chat. An hour 46 minutes? That's not bad. That is not bad. I'll say, mate, and you're the best. Ain't no problem. Anytime. You won't like it. Why are you on me? Skin looks pretty cool. My friend Issa was playing it earlier. Big dog. But then it's definitely one of those games where I'm not gonna actually play it through, so tough. That's what I'm saying, this though. That is what I'm saying. Clap in my cheeks, but can't post the vid in chat to show. You probably should keep that to yourself. And a cigarette. And I feel good. Wow, 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 wow. What do we do now? Who's gonna fall for it? 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 Fortnite do to be fun on no builds for like 10 games. No. Fun horror game? No. What game do I like? Oh, right. And I feel good. Wow, wow, wow. Maybe I'll bully James to open me up a Minecraft server. Thomas, careful, I will ban you. Mm. When CS2 coming? I don't know. I do not know, actually. I wish I did. When's this coming out? Bioshock Infinite is actually a crazy game. Yeah, I played it when it came out, so I have infinite knowledge of everything that happens in it. Oh, this game finally came out. This game looked really cool. And it's beta, or like it's early gameplay footage. I think it was crowdfunded on Kickstarter, and people were like getting concerned that they weren't going to get the game. Is Dead by Daylight expensive? No, it's just bad. Horizon Forbidden West. No, I don't think so. VTube Studio. Dying Light 1. Oh, Risk of Rain type beat. Do. I wish I had my console account for Borderlands because I had some pretty stacked other mine characters, which would have been fun to play through campaigns again. The problem is that I don't want to save me money. Thank you, sir. I mean, it's like you just look up gameplay of it, and if you're like, wow, that looks so fun, I should not listen to Garrett and buy this. Wizard 101. I'm gonna pull up the webkins. If I just don't look, Tommy will stop saying names. Low key. for like 10 minutes. The trailer for Unrecorded? I did. I'm still sad that Ring of Elysium isn't like meta again. This game was pretty sick. Mario 64, low key, I have wanted to learn how to speedrun Mario 64, but yeah, didn't do that, so I think that Bryce is learning though. Yeah, if you will know. Yeah, if you Stardew Valley. Top Gun for NES, true. Among Us. This game was fun. Am I a Borderlands fan? I am a Borderlands fan. I played Borderlands 2, might be one of my most played games of all time. It's not, it's Apex, but it maybe my third. It's probably Apex, then Destiny probably, I want to say. Some good old Titanfall 2 multiplayer. Good old and Titanfall multiplayer oxymoron. I'll never stop. You don't have to. You guys see Hal tweeted, I will be playing very little Apex going forward. I think I'm at an all-time low with my mental with having to deal with the state of Apex, plus performance is not helping either. Hope you guys understand. It was okay, but didn't live up to the hype. I mean, nothing's gonna live up to Borderlands 2. I will say that I think that Borderlands 2 might still be one of the greatest games of all time. Why do I own Outlast? The free? Far Cry 4 or Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 was pretty nuts. I liked Far Cry 3. Battlefield the original, not Battlefield 1, which is technically like Battlefield 6, even before Battlefield 5. True. Honestly, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1. I don't remember which one. There's a Battlefield that is still played a lot that it was honestly pretty underrated. A lot of the aimers are really on board with it. Ghost of Tabor if you're into VR. Not really. I don't know, man. Here's the problem. I just don't really like games. Big issue with the whole like playing video games thing.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center.
Well,
Your brief detention in the
it was
relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others.
Currently have PC players in my console lobby. Yeah, it's been happening.
Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing
Are you
each
playing
test.
Jedi Survivor in a couple days?
Note the incandescent particle
That
field
sounds
across the
cool.
exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube. Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super button. Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test. You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Teeth. Teeth soup.
Very good. You are now in possession of Aperture Science handheld portal
Big
device.
open world map on Unreal 5, no
You
purpose,
can
just to
create
play.
your own portals.
That's cool.
These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely
Yeah, I feel like
safe.
everything's
The
kind of
device,
just
however, has
meh.
not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
True.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Oh, I know why my mouse feels weird.
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely
My
on your
Zen
own.
was still plugged in. Thanks, Gladdy. I'll do my best to make you proud. Oh my god. Oh my carrot.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job.
Thank
As
you.
part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2, While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals,
Not bad.
the Aperture Science High Energy
Should've had it in one
pellet
cleaner hub,
seed
but-
chamber can cause permanent
Disability,
disabilities
such as vaporization.
Please be careful.
Oh. Good heads up. Thank you.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazards.
So to get sign up for months, pay me in cash. In all denominations, down to quarters. I was both really happy for him and sad he spent so much effort into this current state of gaming. Yeah, but you have to think that, like, Cold's a kid. His standards are a lot lower. It's like, to be fair, we are whiny brats when it comes to gaming right now. You know, that kid's gonna play Fortnite for 10,000 hours and just be the happiest camper in the world.
Very impressive. Please.
Like, gaming, it's not like it's, there's no time. It's like, if he's gonna play games, he's gonna play games.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Brr.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous momentum. Spectacular. You appear to
Disappointing.
understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Say 20-ish and working fast food. That's a fair point. I have my nonsense computer to play games. Don't really want to anymore. That's what I mean. Although, okay, that's, damn, I was thinking like 12. I'm not gonna lie, that poor kid, he should probably
The device has been modified so that it
get more into reading.
portals at once. As part of an optional test
What
protocol, we
you say,
are pleased to
kid?
present an amazing fact.
And when I heard quarters and everything, I thought like 12-year-old with a lawn mowing business, not a 20-year-old. Dude, I'm 22.
Get with there, fling yourself. Fling into space.
Ah! How did that happen? Kids are 20, maybe fresh out of high school. I'm willing to call a 16-year-old a kid, but 20 ain't a kid. Come on, son.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a
Very long time.
If
That
you
took,
become
did take a
lightheaded
while.
from thirst, feel free to pass out.
Oh,
An
I'm still in my
associate will be
ratio.
dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline. As part of a previously mentioned required test. All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided. The enrichment center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Hey, and counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Ouch. Kids are 20. This man says kids are 20. And this is so sick how hard this is for zero reason. Thank you.
There you are. To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not disturb vital testing apparatus. Target lost. Hey. Uh-oh. Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
That's one of the best voice lines in any game. Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance. Such a good line.
The vital apparatus vent will
I'll deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
I'll do my very best.
The symptoms most commonly produced by enrichment center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you euthanize
Ooh,
your faithful
perfect cube
companion
toss.
cube more quickly than any
No
test
walls,
subject on
nothing,
record.
no bounces, just straight down the chute.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be fed, and then there will be cake.
That's a good portal right there. That's a good portal right there. I'm gonna cry. What's up, Roberto? That one was for you, Roberto.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar. Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any case. Congratulations, the test is now over. All aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory candescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye. What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were
This
going
October I
to
get the 3 badge? Oh yeah.
We are very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Make no further attempts to leave the testing area. You're not even going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think. Hello. Didn't we have some fun, though?
Sure did.
Was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye. And then I went to sleep, pretended we were going to. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry.
Activated. Put me down. Malfunction. I don't blame you. Deploying. Are you still there?
Yeah, man.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people
Don't
don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Nope. Got
This
my
is your
AirPods in.
It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you. I'm going to kill you. And all the cake is gone. You
Yo,
don't even care, do you?
not the cake.
This is your last chance.
Really? Or did I just hit? Ah, yes, saving. That's how you save it. You certainly don't save time, but you do save having to die awkwardly. Hello.
You found me.
What the hell?
Was it worth it?
Did a frog
Because
stuck in
despite
your throat, dude?
violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
Pop goes the bandit. Oompa loompa 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 loompa.
When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quotes. I could take a bath and start pronouncing rubber and winner. I was like, to me.
Thank you for assuming the potty air submission position.
Hey, no problem. What do we do now? Picture shines.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to
CS.
my satisfaction.
No, I don't think I will.
Aperture science.
What the? You can't type lurk.
We do what we must
Ow.
because we can.
I mean, you can. No one can legally stop you. What's up, Zach Doof? Man, I beat that game way too fast. No. We should play this Steins Gate again tomorrow. It's my favorite class to play in Borderlands 2. Gunzerker, probably mixed with Psycho. Push me. Play Val? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Just not, Val's just not it. Ever play Siege? Yeah. I was alright at it. I was P good back in the OG days, but that's where girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though. then go for it. I can't guarantee you get Nupa though. Mary gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi, star. But who really cares? I do. So, can I borrow 100 yen, please? She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. At least she didn't say gimme. Do you think it's that easy, Mary? Get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull a 100 yen coin, set it in the machine slot, and spin the lever. Oh. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an Upa, and it's metal. A metal Upa. Is that rare? Super rare. While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine. Aw, a normal Upa. He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I'm gonna see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. That's so weird. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure? The name's Hyoin Kyoma. Thank you, Ocarine. Ain't no problem. Anytime, kiddo. Literally me to my cat. Thank you all for coming to the Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. You're welcome. I heard the announcement from the floor above. Sounds like they're starting. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Let's go, Mayuri. Just a sec. I gotta write my name. Preoccupied with the metal loop, I go ahead. Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. Literally cheering, man. Walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. You're welcome. No problem. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. Oh, I like time travel. Did he really build a time machine? Mary appears after writing her name on the metal loop. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? Take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. A good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain the time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Objection! Alright, you can yell that. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor. Someone throw this man out. You're the one who should we throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? Have you no right to call yourself an inventor? Shut your mouth, you little pest. Rubs my arm from behind. Quite convinced this official here to throw me out, I turn around and glare him down. Unhand me, you. Huh? Hey, Christina. The girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? Oh! We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makase Karusu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius Makase Kurusu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scale. Oh, dang. What business could such a genius have with me? Just a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? So with the attitude, she's obviously not staff, and there's no way that Makase Kurusu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means... No! You're with the organization. Their tendrils have gotten this far, then they've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. Outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. Must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my area, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. Makase Kurusu, lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything, and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. Beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. Her heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with the organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makase Kurusu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way too. Kurusu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Oh, your phone's off. Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close. So you talk to yourself. Bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makase Kurusu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one who's psyching me out. Damn. Looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. She steps up to me with a serious expression. Stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Huh? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? Does it seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks? What would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. Show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. It does. I'm a mad scientist, after all. Genius girl. Our next meeting shall be as enemies. Farewell. He takes off running. Spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Organization must be serious if they're sending agents like her. Run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makase Kurusu's not tailing me, sigh or obey my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. True. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. Guess I'll just go home. Something important? Let's see now. What is it? Mayushi? I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. Shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. Try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. Without mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. Rings just an email. Not a regular email. There's a video attached from an unknown address. BFI with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. This is a prank or some Makase Kurusu style attack. I mean, the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. Curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book. Why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. Things will get messy if I bump heads with Makase Kurusu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did she kidnap Mayuri? Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I become Kyoin Kyoma. I have to go back for her. True. Go. Thought of climbing back up the 8th floor depressing, but I have no choice. True. You gotta go. I get back to the assembly hall. Dr. Nakabachi's conference had just finished. Nobody's on stage and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or something members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makase Kurusu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Oh, Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Okarin, my metal oompa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What? It's alive? It's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. Oh, I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. Wait. No way, metal Oopas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online, you know. Oh. That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri, where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. And even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay? 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. This begins our search for the metal Oopa. Oopa, come out, wherever you are. Mary tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, is Mary's catchphrase. It means, actually, I've never really asked what it means. Anyway, metal Oopa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. True. There are possibilities that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Imagine the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in this heart but just lust for money? Wait a moment. Sounds like you, Okarin. True. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Stellar voice acting. Ah! What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight. Stay here, Mayuri. Take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head the direction of the scream. Let him go. He actually does go. It goes leading me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Oh, this is the first time you see him. Oh. Makaze Kurusu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makaze Kurusu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me. Every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! Man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makaze Kurusu is superseded by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Ocarine? We're leaving. Grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurusu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind more than the sight of the body itself. My first time seeing a dead body. First time, bro? That's what it's like when I realized that she was dead. I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. That was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Panting. Finally stop once we get out of the main street. Chuadori. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mary doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow. She's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. Take several deep breaths. The color of the blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makaze Kurusu is dead. I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. When the police will arrive, this area will become a crime scene. Good. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. Never a new research for the electronics. Just another day in Akihabara. Take the phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know, my friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makaze Kurusu. Suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. My adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are. After all, we're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like something left to rot. And that's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. someone stabbed. Monkeys say gross. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. Don't know who looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seemed like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. Can't exactly explain why I didn't. I had to say, I guess, I felt like writing it down, set it in stone. Might make me feel guilty as well. Thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. Finishing typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then I press down. Sorry, 3G. Takes a while. Whoosh. What was that? Wait, look around. Oh, what's this? Steins Gate. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. They're all gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless and alone in the empty street, desperate to find someone, anyone. I look up. There at the top of Radican. Sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were. It's a crashed satellite. This is my favorite show and also where my cat's name came from. And that was the intro of it. I'm worried about... Nope. Gotta skip that because I don't want to get copyrighted because that's an anime intro, and even though I'm playing the game with the anime intro, I'm gonna get copyrighted for it. Hey! You. Can you see us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. A story or a mystery game? Yes. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you, too. True reality is on the other side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter, I shall speak in simpler terms, easy enough for even you to understand. How messed up, bro. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Really? You shouldn't do bad things, Okorin. Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember? Station, head down to Dory to reach the... see, Hirocho Station, then take a left onto the Karamabashi Dory in the alley before the traffic light. You'll find the rundown Oyahama building. The lab is on the 2nd floor. Thanks for your address. Ever seen you play anything like this? On the first floor is a store of a repute called the Brawn Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, demand for CRTs is particularly non-existent. The proprietor of the Brawn Tube Workshop, Tenoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine, for next to nothing. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are... Okarin. You've got to say lab mems, not researchers. Our lab mems, laboratory members, are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab, mem number 001, the insane mad scientist Hyowin Hyoma. Okarin is cuter though. Next, we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, lab member number 002, Shina Mayuri. I like making costumes more than wearing them. And last, we have our resident super hacker, lab member 003, Ashida Itaru. Don't call me that. It's super hacker. Duh. Daru. Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion, where that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadget is up to 8. But this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it. No, it's the number of earthly desires and mortals. You channel junkie. I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking. Yeah, I wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor. That's me. He just grinned. What are you grinning about? Damn you. Can you even exist outside that monitor? Just say, don't look at me. I don't think that's gonna work. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality. Maybe they think we're in the game. I doubt it's even occurred to them. But aren't your 2D girlfriends the same way? That's different. Those girls are my wives. Nobody cares about your harem. True. But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Any way we can know for sure? No. Come on. Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice Chunibyo, bro. Step back from the monitor. Alpaca Man! Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. A game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. Bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it. Aka. No Chunibyo. Patient. Suit my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I am Kyowin Kyoma. That's your character's name, right? Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair. Have you know, I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party. Yo, that's just rude. My brother in arms and a right-hand man, Ashida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. Don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's Mo. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Ow, the needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Sheena Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Dara's level though. Dang, that's also messed up too. This is giving me a headache. This ditzy girl in charge of the lab's official costumes division for women. And today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is, my area is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. Still remember the day my area first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, flashback. Mayushi is Okarin's hostage. I belong here. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Oh, Mary doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So, did Alpaca Man say anything? Nope. Nothing. The human face back inside the monitor is completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever. I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Yeah, me too. Damn anti-social alpaca. Alpaca man. Curse his name and smack the TV. What's up, Leah? As soon as I do, TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and the screen goes blank. I changed the channel. Oops, nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made Mr. Alpaca angry. I'm sorry, Mayushi. Get it repaired later. Turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. Fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers, stare at the conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. How are you, Helia? Close my eyes. What naturally comes to mind is the impossible scene I saw an hour ago. Wait, you kinda just forgot, man. They're gone. As I left Radicon, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. It wasn't just the people in the street. People in the stores, gone. The restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished. Drivers and all. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until... What's wrong? Mary's voice brought me back to reality. Mary hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just now, right? Your hair looks nice. Thank you. I grew it myself. Everyone disappeared just now, right? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold of me as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Dude, it's messed up. You see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything. You didn't? No, bro. I stopped shaking her and I looked straight into her eyes. She turned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all? There were people here a second ago, weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. Just go steal everything. Of course they are. Reply didn't make any sense. It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you? Yep. Are you playing episodes? I'm sure it's because of the heat. No, this is the like actual game of it. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. True. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akaba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radicon, where I had just been a moment before. Big satellite. There was an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building, where not 5 minutes before I had found Makaze Kurasu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makaze Kurasu might still be in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. Thought disturbed me, but the question was the forefront of my mind was... And thing. What the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. That's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. Must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere. Somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? I don't know either, dude. Why are you asking me? Mary, about that satellite. Oh, yep. What a surprise, huh? What do you mean? What was a surprise? It made a huge kaplow sound. Huge kaplow sound. It certainly did make a sound. I don't think it was kaplow. It was probably kaplow. More like zoom. Did that satellite fall out of the sky? Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? Probably. Joe Rogan, is that you in there? I lost my mind. What I had seen didn't match at all what my area was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all? Hey, you two. Just then a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. We're sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Officer A. Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Get out of here. Let's quickly lose my confidence. I decided to tell him about Makaze Kursu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could. Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, no one got stabbed, Radicon. What? How could he say that with such certainty? I was trying to comprehend the situation. The policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at the UPX, like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. As Officer A had said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that's why we're here. Brings us to the present. I saw a new thing came out for Apex. I work so much, I can't keep up with it all. 16 days. Oh, Gabe, not bad. A whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happened? Check online for any news. It is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radicon. Major stations in Tokyo, even .tv are running specials about bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuodori is still closed off. Akihabara station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akihabara's streets, nor about Marcus Ikarusu's murder. It's all a mystery. Ooh, a mystery machine. A mystery. I see. So that's it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Around my already turning stare. This is an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means the entire government may already be under their control. My God. But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day, I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. When I come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P. Dr. Pepper, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice-cold drinks are essential. Elixir intellectuals. A drink fit for a genius. Goal is better. Ocarina really loves his Dr. Pepper. I pity the man who knows not of the greatness of this beverage. Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. As the name implies, is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping at the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him to follow me into the development room. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. Ah, yes. And hot, almost like a sauna. One wanted to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. I'll help you out, bro. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons, as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. The lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? 9 up. Eh? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn attention to the table in the middle of the room. Microwave. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than the newer home models. The plan, as in the plan, obviously. I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know that's what you meant? We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together. Now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though. We're in different classes junior year, and actually we didn't talk at all. So 2 years? Details. The point is, we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do here is have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shot down again. Damn. So are we getting any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? Not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As explained to Alpac, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious future-ish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. As a fundamental truth of science, the great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. He doesn't know what that word means. I'm going to introduce the glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura? Gadget number 4, mode snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Jomon. Gadget number 6, the heirloom saber. Gadget number 7, ghost in the ball. And I'll be seen upon the website Dart made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad science genius. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave, name subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Myri's idea, not mine. The future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name. I prefer names based on mythology or names hidden or within meaning that need extra explanation to understand. Dara thinks the naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Myri's can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so, our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, and then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Viola. Voila! Hot food, ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. Oh. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy, Mary had made her daily routine to eat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she'd put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Dara and I have been searching for the cause. Tried copying what Mayushi did. We just can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. When we tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. Jalnana. I just don't get it. Dara, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make it happen again. Mary, bring forth the bananas. No, are you gonna turn them into Jalnanas again? That's been bugging me. Mayushi, can you stop calling them Jalnanas? But Jalnanas are Jalnanas. Call it Jalnanas because that's what I call them in the show. I'd take the bananas from Mary and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change. No, not all of them. Why do you have to use a whole bunch? It's a waste of food. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. Oh, and that comment's gone. That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas. Now Mayushi can't eat a single one. What's up, Dad? Next time, we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I'm gonna ignore her hungry complaints. Phone wave name subject to change is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? Check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? Check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? Check my pants and coat pockets. Press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave. Name subject to change. It allows the confirm control setting from config of the system menu. Phone triggers button and call the cell phone. Outbox. Nope. I did it. Voice only. It's connected. Hello. This is the phone wave. Name subject to change. Post of Mayushi guns. System Dara program to operate the phone wave. Do you hear Mayushi's voice? I do. Be quiet. I'm trying to listen. You can operate the timer from this menu.
シャープボタンを押し
After
た後
pushing the star
温
button
めたい秒数を
or pound button, please enter the heating time in seconds.
例えば
For example,
分なら
press pound 60 for 1 minute.
分なら
For 2 minutes, press pound 120. Learn the commands properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 pound. 120 pound. That should do it. The method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. Turntable begins to rotate. Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that. Might have a serious implication. Look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hund's rule. Hold on. Yeah, no. Not Hund's rule. No. Oh, okay. Hey, Rich, just wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds, pass the microwave chimes. Mary takes the bananas out. Gel nanas are ready. Boom, boom, boom. Bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. Mary discovered the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function. We attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas, and this is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. Gelnanas. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. They look really nasty. The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it. That's so messed up. No way. Fine. Mayuri, the honor shall be yours. But gel nanas are all gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Wait. She already tried one? It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all. Loopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Daru, what do you think? Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana. No. Sorry, your nose is bleeding. Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mary looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway. They're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there's a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have particularly liquefied the bananas? I've got it. Turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. I cross it out and slap the board with my hand. What we thought was a freezing function is actually something else. Bold statement, if I do say so myself. Grant, you are my favorite gamer. Hi, what would it take for you to notice me? Money? Money, probably. Yeah. I would say yeah, definitely money. Anyways, so why isn't anyone surprised? Now's the time to shout. What you say? Come on, don't be shy. Your actions are pathetically weak. Mary probably didn't even understand half of what I said. It's not a freezing question. I already knew that. Oh. The problem is we don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it. I'll give you all the money in my bank account. Wow, what a good viewer. What a loyal, dedicated viewer. Deserving of my attention. So proud. The opposite of freezing, then couldn't it be thawing them? No silly question, Myri. What you're describing is just a normal microwave. Glad you're narrating for me since I can't read. Yeah, that's the thing with these games is I feel like you have to, because otherwise it's just me sitting here clicking silently the whole time. Then what is it? I don't know. That's the problem. It is a problem. He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. Yes, you do. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Dara and I to head to Debiru. There's going to be a seminar at the ATF. We have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits. Basically, we have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? Loaded up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down. Behind me is a large, unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Dabiru, I looked down the street, see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone's walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Daughter, are you going to check out Radicon? No point, you can't get close. I've been following the news online though. Already 100 threads about it on that channel. It's huge, man. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. Enter Dabiru. Take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF Assembly Hall. Man, feel that AC. Unlike the lab, Dabiru has an air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave name subject to change, I might have found our answer. You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying. I'll give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry it on until the day we decide its true name. Now's not the time. So what's your latest ridiculous theory? What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility, even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous. So basically, you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science. Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that? Steins what? He lost me back at ridiculous, man. Time signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator... I bump into someone. Quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling. I'm sorry. Whoa! It's a girl. And I recognize her. You. Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Makase Kurisu. There's something wrong? Kurisu frowns and tries to back away. But I don't let go of her shoulder. Oh, now he's just a creep. My grip tightens. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. Ow. You should be dead. Why are you here? And you're even... There's not a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could produce that much blood. Yeah, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch. Hey, that hurts. Let me go. Kurisu pushes me away, and she shoots me a worry glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief. What's wrong with you? That's a good question. You're okay, but that's impossible. Someone stabbed you. I saw you lying in a pool of blood. That again? Dara interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said. What do you mean, again? I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right? I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous. I saw her dead just 3 hours ago. Hey, did you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. You know, that message was kind of weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future. It came from the future? That sounds like something you'd read on the internet, Daru. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories. No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from 28th. Wait, that's today. Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stab. Bed Makaze K. Harisu don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? It looked like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago. But I sent 1 mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Dara really get this a week ago? Interesting. Suddenly Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Dara's phone. Oh right, the email is not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is, why is she still alive? Is she an illusion? No. An evil spirit? Maybe. Am I haunted? Most definitely. I don't believe in such unscientific drive. I'm a mad scientist. Timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. My fingertips stroke her hair. Feels silky. Wait, the cuticles. Substance. She has substance. Of course. She's not a ghost. How silly of me. Ocarine, I don't think that's a good idea. I poke Kurisu's cheeks with my fingers. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Hey. Wait a minute. Already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. I still doubted that she had substance. That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radicon? What was that scream I heard? Are they hallucinations? Just like that mass disappearance? That's right. She was stabbed. Maybe she's hiding her wounds. It requires further investigation. No. Grab the hem of her blouse and that's just not. Are you trying to get yourself arrested? I think he is. I just want to know the truth. I stare back at Kurisu as if she trembles with anger. Lift her blouse a little higher. What truth, you perv? You stupid? Wanna die? I think he probably does. Pushes my hand away. Chun's famous line, for the win. Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu. I know what I saw. No way, did you just see my... Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down. No, you fool, not that. Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makaze Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw. Wait, Dr. Nakabachi? What are you talking about, Ocarine? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled. Cancelled? Yeah, because of the satellite crash. Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mary's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy? Excuse me, my name is Kyoin Kyoma. Really, man? You're hopeless. Right, Kyoin. I'd like to hear your story in more detail. Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. I still don't understand my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out from the assembly hall. Makaze, it's almost time. Oh, right, thank you. Kurisu glances at me one more time, then she sighs, heads toward the small conference room. we should go to. Go where? To hear the lecture. Duh. Ah, that. Dara follows after Kurosu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Makaze Kurosu need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. I'd like to say thank you everyone for coming to hear me speak today. She's teaching the lecture. She's the one giving the lecture. Let's go. Japan's famous girl genius Makaze Kurosu had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Dara, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Dara pointed her out in a Gossip magazine article. When he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I've forgotten all about it. It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. Forgiven. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurosu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? You kind of just... Return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I just assaulted her, but I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act. I learned at Radicon how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best. I'm a little nervous too. Time travel. Oh ho ho. Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept. Bars. Objection! Whoa. I remember that it's not just Kurosu. I startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girls drive. It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd. Ocarine, you magnificent fool. Sitting at my side, Dara throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay, it's fine. I guess it'll be easier to talk in a discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed. Let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models for time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What would the major theories of time travel? I've heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. The 11 theories. 1. Neutron star theory. 2. Black hole theory. Light speed theory. Tachyon theory. Wormhole theory. Exotic matter theory. Cosmic string theory. Quantum gravity theory. Is it cesium laser theory? Elementary particle ring and laser theory. Dirac antiparticle theory. Not bad. Perhaps Makaze Kurosu is a worthy rival after all. However, all of these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other. But what if someone comes up with the 12th model? True. Alright, well. It could be contradicted by the 13th model, now couldn't it? Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touche, genius girl. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. They're part of for example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second further into the future than I am. What does that mean? According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run it near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you. Let's go. If you were to keep running that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse for the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand? Hyoin-kyoma? Why are you singling me out? That's messed up. I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makaze Kurosu wants to pick a fight. Wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. Have a big old salad to eat. That's not really time travel, is it? Now, a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makaze Kuroshi's example isn't strictly time travel, per se. But I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just cheesing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. Genius girl rarely concedes that point. For a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makaze Kurosu is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on. What about going to the past? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? True. That's not time travel either. This time it's a nearby student who objects. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kurosu look a little nervous just now? Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. Cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with an extreme mass. String-shaped crevice. That must be how they entered our universe. Do cosmic strings really exist? Perhaps. Crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It's pretty long. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit. When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transient time becomes 0. Pretty straightforward. Try to apply this cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transient time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. Good to know. Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, cosmic strings themselves. 2 strings, to be exact, by the way. They are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so it might be a little hard to find. Oh, okay. And so Home Depot doesn't have them. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move, them at near light speed. To make them move them near light speed. Weird sense. How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning with the time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Kyo-in-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Think that's even possible? And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time. Looks like Kyo-in-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Kyo-in-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Well, I've been challenged, though. I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right? Yes, that's correct. Phew, got it right. Sight inwardly in relief. There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, the transit time through the tunnel is 0. Collapses on itself due to its own immense gravity. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity. Collapses as soon as it opens. What's up, Katie? We need something to negate the effect of gravity. exotic matter. So-called exotic matter is a substance with negative mass, which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Something that floats when you leave it on the ground. Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Kursu raises her right fist. Say, that wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force so that it can't squish anymore. Kursu opens her fist. Hey, we made it to 4 hours. If you stabilize a tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara. The exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, and that the hole returning to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. Why is it not showing my follow age? Because the bot is broken. Shout out Facebook. So now Heirloom jumped into the wormhole. He'd arrived in LA several years before he left. Let's go. However, this still can't be called true time travel. Only seems that way. This is called the Hiroshima effect. The important part is return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Heirloom will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. Prerequisites for the wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for the cosmic string travel. First, wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which by the way has not been confirmed to exist. How is that one easier than string theory? Implementation of either one will require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now do you see what I mean when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer. Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of a drawer and just use or something? I'm afraid not. Firm declaration. The limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there might be other factors that prevent time travel from working. Because the fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality might not yet have been solved. I mean time paradoxes. Conservation of mass. Mass of the entire universe in contrast. Time machine travel from the future to the past, there would be extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading it in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though. Aha. You think the conservation of mass applies to microsystem like the universe, or microsystems like atoms and elementary particles? You're mistaken. What? Is that true? Ah, she's laughing at my reaction. Oh, mortifying. Conservation of math only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Then what is the problem? The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. The thing where you kill your own ancestors before you're born. As long as the paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never. If you just don't kill them. You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.0000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is a logical conclusion? Maybe loopholes, like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle. Those even seem like a fantasy to me. Too fantasy for me to accept. Yeah. I grind my teeth. See Makase Kursu looking at me with her composed expression. I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makaze Kurosu truly is a genius. I've listened to all of Kurosu's lecture at the ATF. After 2 time travel theories she introduced beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but then quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She had well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makaze Kurosu dead. Alright. This we are going to save. And then exit. Alright. I'm out of here. I'm gonna eat my food. Later now. Bye bye. Have a good night. Out. Be good. Bye.